And welcome to the Intuitive Women Podcast. We are broadcasting live from Whole Foods Market in Manhasset, New York. And we are thriving with MaryAnn Jones from Thrive Naturally.
Thank you.
And today we are going to be doing a Whole Foods Market, getting some tips, hacks, and snacks. And I just want to introduce MaryAnn. So MaryAnn, you want to say hello to all the listeners tonight?
Sure. Hi, everybody. It's MaryAnn Jones. I am the owner and founder of Thrive Naturally and co-founder of Wear Your Wellness. And every month I have the joy of sharing my experience here at Whole Foods. I'm very grateful to Whole Foods for giving us this opportunity to provide healthy shopping trips for the customers.
And we have a bunch of great people here tonight, and we're going to start out in the, what aisle are we starting out in?
We're going to start off in the produce department.
So we're going to start out in the produce department, and we'll get some tips and any questions. We're also Facebook Live. So we have Facebook Live on the Thrive Naturally page. So if you are on Facebook, please go to the Thrive Naturally page, and you can see us as well on video. So we're going to start the tour. Just hang with us, and we're going to have a great time.
Yes, we can get started, absolutely. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so Nicole just joined us. Wonderful. So Nicole, just so you know, this is an audio podcast, and then this is Elizabeth, and she's doing a Facebook Live. And if you don't want to be on camera, Elizabeth will respect that, but hey, why not, right? So here we are in the produce department of the Manhasset Whole Foods, and I purposely do this shopping trip at 8 p.m. because the crowds thin out a little bit. The Whole Foods, especially here, can get pretty crowded, and so this is an ideal time to come, especially if it's your first time here at Whole Foods, because you can take your time, you have the staff at your disposal, you can ask lots of questions. So when you first walk into Whole Foods, you definitely want to look at what is directly in front of the door, because those are the specials. And that is what is going to be on sale. It's going to be highlighting seasonal items. It might not be seasonal here on Long Island, but they're seasonal somewhere, and Whole Foods always tells you where its produce is from. And so these are going to be your bargains. So a pound of organic strawberries for $3.99 is an amazing price. That's $2 off the usual price. And so you definitely want to take advantage. You know, very often people call Whole Foods whole paycheck, and it doesn't have to be. It really doesn't have to be. There are some great finds. You just want to shop smart, and we're going to do a lot of that today. Okay? All right. Hi, how are you, Mandy? Okay, so we're going to go over here. This is one of my favorite areas. So let's just give Randy her bag. Everybody gets a bag from Whole Foods. It's a recyclable bag, and they put their coupons in there. And you don't even have to cut coupons. You can download the Whole Foods app. It's a free app, and it's something that a barcode just comes up, and you can then just scan that at the checkout, and all of your coupons will come up. And I know Deanna, last time we were here, she shopped and she used the app, and I think $6 came off of her order, right? You use the app.
Although the coupon booklet does have different things than the app does, so it's good to check in both places.
Okay.
And as for the bags, I'm sorry, I didn't know if you said this, I didn't hear, but we do give 10 cents off per each bag that you bring back and reuse. So if you have 5 bags, we give you 50 cents off. So it's a good encouragement for the environment and for people to save money.
Okay, excellent. So this is, who you just heard is Anthony, and he is a Whole Foods employee. He's joining us tonight on his own time, and he is a wellness warrior, and we'll get his information up on the page so you can connect with him.
Thank you, Anthony.
Okay, so here is a great section, and what I always tell clients is that you trade time for money and money for time. And so you might pay a little bit more for some packaged things here, but it's going to save you a lot of time in the kitchen, and it might inspire you to make something that's really healthy versus just calling for takeout. So my very favorite thing are slaws. And so this is a broccoli slaw. You're going to get a close-up of that. And usually they have a cabbage slaw here as well. And if you go to thrivenaturally.com under recipes, you'll see the Thrive Coleslaw recipe. Super easy recipe to make, and it's very inexpensive. So the slaws like broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage is typically not on the Dirty Dozen list, the EWG.org Dirty Dozen list, so it's not a priority to buy it organic. Of course, you can choose to do so, but you don't, it's lower on the list. It's usually on the Clean 15 list. And then moving down the line, you can see that we have all kinds of greens. Now, greens are going to give you the most bang for your buck nutritionally, right? They're packed with nutrients, and again, when they're packaged like this, pre-washed, we're probably a little bit more likely to make a salad than we are if we have to wash all the dirt off. All right, we've got Jamel here. Hello.
How's everybody doing today?
Hey Jamel, how are you tonight?
Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm worried about y'all though. I'm happy to see everybody's here chilling, hanging out with us,
Yes, good.
Okay, our Whole Foods Market Manhasset, Learn some cool things, I hope.
Yes.
Want to taste some cool things also.
Yes.
So, let me know what you want to taste. I'll go in the back, I cut it up, but I already bought some watermelon, so y'all can pass it around and y'all can try it, okay?
My favorite.
Thank you.
I realized that I had this one during the summer at night. I had so much energy the next morning. I could not believe it. I felt like a different person.
Oh.
It was like amazing.
Isn't
So
that
now
great?
it has. I read it has some. I forgot which one it has in it, which nutrients, but it has something that's energizing. So it's
And
also
it's
loaded with
also-
water.
And
In
it's
the watermelon?
also hydrated.
Right.
Hydrating. So it's going to energize you.
It's also a very cooling food. In Ayurveda, they promote it as a cooling food. So in summer, if you eat it, it chemically keeps your body cooler, especially the rind. That's the part that most people throw out, the part that's white, but that actually has the most benefits in nutrition and in
Right.
cooling
I
down
was
your
shocked.
body.
I was shocked when I read that. I was wondering who's going to put that, or eat that. But
That's great.
You don't need the green
but
part.
Lily, you have to share it with
I
everybody.
know. I was like holding it.
Okay, so this is a great example of some of the benefits that you have when you come to Whole Foods is that you can, all the produce people are so knowledgeable about every item that they have here. And perhaps there's a food that you've never tasted before. You can taste test it. So is there something you'd recommend, Jamal, that you think we should taste?
The cherries.
Oh, okay. You don't have to twist our arm for that.
All right. So let me go wash them off and
Okay.
pick some up, all right?
So great.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
You're welcome.
All right. So that's really fun. And shopping should be fun. And if you have children, wouldn't that be a great way to get them to try new food? Is to take them to Whole Foods and get a really cool guy like Jamal to get you excited about tasting a new fruit. It works for adults as well. All right, let's move down a little further. This is so much fun. Okay.
Coming live from Whole Foods Market. We're having a blast, can you tell?
We are. We really are. Okay, so we have a question from Allison. She is asking about sprouts, I believe. Yes? You want to pull that? Microgreens. Okay, so let's pull that out.
I don't know, I saw them somewhere.
Okay, so let's look at that. Okay, so microgreens, these are baby plants. All right, and they're not quite sprouts, right? We don't have the seed part of it. But they're packed with nutrients. They're very easy to digest, and they make your food really interesting. Do you know any added benefits to them, Anthony?
Just from what I heard, the closer you're eating to a seed, the younger something is, you're getting more of that vitality that the plant has. And usually as things grow older and bigger, they lose some of their concentration and they lose some of their vitality. So it's good to mix things up. It's good to have sprouts and the fully grown version of things.
Love that.
That's the second part. Sprouts come first and then that's.
Yes. And then after that grows, it'll come into the full-fledged vegetables on the produce
What
wall.
I read was the broccoli sprouts at 800 times as much of the what is it, sulfur, what does it have in it?
Oh, the anti-cancer benefits. Yes. So you just have to watch with sprouts. Sometimes that can expose you to some bacteria. So I like the microgreens a little bit more than the sprouts because you're not putting yourself at risk for the bacteria. Well, because the seed is sprouted and it starts to come to life because it's been exposed to water, it's more susceptible to bacteria. But what I really wanted to talk about were mushrooms. And mushrooms are an amazing food and they have a lot of benefits. So if you're looking for weight loss, mushrooms are great because they're really high in fiber and super filling and very low in calories. So adding them to salads or sautés, adding them to other vegetables can really make for a filling meal. To get the full benefits, the full anti-cancer benefits, you do want to cook your mushrooms. And even white button mushrooms, which sometimes people are like, oh, those don't have any benefit. They have amazing benefits. They can actually block the growth of blood vessels to tumors. And this is very similar to many chemotherapy drugs. So this is like a natural way to help fight cancer. Any mushroom questions?
I have a question.
Yes.
Is it any particular mushroom?
No, really, all mushrooms are beneficial in that sense. They don't have to be the tacky mushrooms, which can be more expensive. Different mushrooms, just like different fruits, different vegetables, have different nutrients. So definitely have a variety. But you can even have the benefits from just plain white button mushrooms. You want to keep it simple. Okay? And having them cut up like this is great as well. All right, look at this. We have cherries. Wow.
Yeah, take one. Yeah. There's quite a few cherries.
So listeners, you can't see this, but they're amazing cherries.
Beautiful.
And everyone is
red,
sampling
bright.
them.
Or you can save them for later, whatever. I know cherries have pits.
So, yeah, you gotta be careful. That's why I gave you the cups. They're coming into season right now.
Mm-hmm.
So right now these are the red cherries or the dark red cherries, nice and sweet.
So sweet.
We also have the Rainier cherries that will be coming in soon. There's a lot of other things, stone fruit will be in season soon.
And these
It's
are
coming in now, but it's not quite yet in season.
Right, and these are one of the things that go by weight, not by quantity. So, if you bring a bag to the register, it could easily go up to $14 or more, especially if they're organic. So, feel free to grab a produce bag, take a handful and put it in the produce bag, and then just bring that to the register. You're not stuck buying what we have packaged here if it's by weight.
Excellent.
Very
tip.
nice to know. Thank you.
Excellent tip.
Yeah, we're very flexible like that.
Well, that you would have to choose. Yes. Okay, so let's head over to the bulk section.
Right.
That was a great segue. Thank you so much.
You're welcome
Awesome.
anytime, all right?
Fantastic.
Enjoy your rest of the time in the store, okay?
Okay, so we are now in the bulk section, and this is, I think, an underutilized part of the store. But this is a great place for two reasons. One being you buy a lot of a certain food. So let's say in your family you go through a lot of quinoa every week. It would be totally worth it, money saving, for you to get a bag and to fill it up with as much quinoa as you want, because you're going to pay less per pound here than you would in the package for the packaged quinoa. It's also amazing if you want to taste something, because you don't have to buy a whole package. You can just buy a small portion and taste it for yourself, see if you like it, and then decide if you want to come back and buy a larger quantity. This is also, I think, super fun to do with young kids, because again, they see how beautiful the food looks, and they might be inspired to try something that they wouldn't otherwise try if you brought it home. And the fact that they can press the buttons and this magic ticket pops out makes it really fun for them. Yes.
And also, if you use the bags that we have here, the produce bags, you'll actually get a slightly better deal, because this machine tears at 0.05 pounds, which is